Hello everybody, and today I am back with a showcase of my most beautiful game ever played. It was played recently at the European Yacht Team Championship and in Thessaloniki. It was in round 4 and my opener was Cnejev Vladimir Alexandru. I was with the black pieces, and yeah, let's get to the analysis of the game. Let's see, e4, c5, it was Sicilian. Then I played this a bit, well, here ed mostly played, and e5 second move by popularity here. He played d5 this. Here, h3 already a mistake. Stopper says he had to go for h4. And then g4, knight g5, h6. And here, he sacrificed the knight for 2 pawns, and here we are both forced to do a draw. Otherwise he's worse, otherwise I'm worse. So h4 was the best move. Also, what I was preparing for was b4, and if g4 then b5. Here, c4 I have to take. Here, bishop e4, knight e5. If he takes, I saw somewhere that bishop a8, knight e3 I'm winning, but here it says that it's 0, 0, 0. So yeah, if g, then queen a8, I'm winning. Queen h4 is not good. So yeah, b5, a really crazy line. I don't take immediately because I need to close to force him to play c4. So yeah, very well. Another move I was getting ready for was a4, and basically if I take then b5, and if we go bishop d7 there is this, I'm forced to do that. And on move 11 I won a piece for a pawn, but all of my pieces are on the 8th rank, so yeah, he has much bigger lead in the development. So but after a4 I just had a6 and his knight is stuck. That's why rook e1 isn't a really great move, because your knight can get stuck. He played bishop e4. So what I want to tell, what I knew about h3, I didn't go deep into it, but I just remembered m+1. Yeah, bishop e4 mistake. He had to go for h4, and here d3 his pieces are really not developed, so it would be better. Okay, g4, knight h2, bishop g7 takes, and here it's kind of cool that, I mean, I'm +5 somehow. During the game I saw them maximum +3, but never +5. Okay, here, queen f3, queen c7. Here I was thinking about 2 moves, or queen c7 or queen e7, because my idea was that if queen e7, knight a3 here, bishop b8, I can hide my bishop, but in the game if that happened, I could not do that. But the thing I didn't really like that because of d3, and I was, okay, computer always says rook h5 here, but I was thinking here, but then bishop g5 and he's just fine with rook e5 threat. So that's why after quite a bit of thought I played queen c7. He played knight a3, castle. Here, first cool moment of the game appears. Well, yeah, we got to the first nice moment of the game. I played rook d4. I mean, also says it's an inaccuracy. He says I had to take. During the game, I didn't see rook h5. And, I mean, I saw that, but I didn't see, because what I saw, knight f1 and I'm just worried, but rook h3, rook h5, it's the same +4. What I was worried, like, for example, bishop d2, here rook c6, and he has mate threats. So, yeah, okay, he says c takes d, I'm just totally won. I didn't think that during the game. So, when he took on d4, I thought I lost my advantage. But okay, I played rook d4. He had to ignore my exchange and play d3, this, and yeah, basically I would be still better because of his weakness in weak king. +4. I'm not sure if that's better winning, but okay, yeah, rook e3, there's like bishop f4 idea, which isn't good, so it's really complicated. But he took my exchange, and now really cool things start to happen. Takes. If you would play queen h3, then I would play queen d6. Yeah, that was a bit the move I was a little bit concerned of, to be honest. If queen a7, I just have knight g4 or queen d5. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff, or even rook h2. Another thing I thought I could play is queen g2, but then I think I just need c2, and during the game I just think I win a piece and I'm better. But okay, he played queen d3. I played queen d6. My idea is queen d5, for example this, and if like he takes, I take knight f3, and I'm totally won. But he played a4 with a nice idea of rook a3. Then, but still, I played knight g4. Even though Stoker says bishop c7 is much better. With queen h5 idea, I think for human it is more human-like to play knight g4. Then idea to take on h4 or on h2. He played queen e2, queen e4. Sorry. Another possibility for him was knight f3, but then takes if here's and this and I win. But if you play king h1, I would play knight f2. And here bishop 7. This I just win a pawn before and I'm totally won. But yeah, I wasn't really sure. I think during the game I was planning to take and play like f5. It's still +4, +5. But yes, in my opinion, human, a lot of compensation. But yeah, so I was happy when he played queen e4. I played knight h2. He took. I took. He cannot take on e5 because of knight hf3 and fork. And if he takes this. So I played king g2. I played knight hf3. Yeah. I played rook h1. If you play rook f3, basically this is just equalish. But there I had a really beautiful move, rook h2. Look at this. Sacrificing a rook. If he takes it, I'm like, he has 2 rooks and a bishop. I have a knight and a bishop. But then I have knight f3 and knight e1. And I win both of his rooks and I win the game. So yeah, rook f3 this and I'm totally won. But okay, I played rook h1. That's a really cool mount of the game. Knight e1. My idea, if he plays like king h2, I do this. And I basically trap his rook. If rook b6, I think I can just play knight e3 and his bishop. Look, this bishop, it's moved 28, and this bishop haven't moved at all. Let's see. Rook e3 and now knight df3. Like one of the most beautiful positions I've ever had. Because, look, my knights protect each other, yeah? My bishop is also protected by my knight. My pawns cannot be attacked. And my king will just advance, yeah? Like here. Or to there. Or here. Let's see for him. This pawn cannot really move. King cannot move at all. This pawn cannot move. This pawn can move. This pawn can move. Rook cannot really move. But all the moves are bad. So it's some sort of a zugzwang. If you play e5, for example, I would have d4 and knight d3. Here, really, what did I do? Yeah, just f5, c4, and I'm totally won. Look at this. Now this pawn moves, it's a blunder. Well, not a blunder, but it sacrifices the pawn. Bishop cannot move. This pawn also is, if it will move, it will get eaten. Same with this pawn can't move at all, and same with this pawn. And king can move and rook cannot move. That would be a really great zugzwang. But okay, in the end I played knight df3, and he played b3. I played d4. If you play rook here, that would be like in the game, only it would be my turn, because in the game here it was his turn. He tried to get his bishop into play with bishop a3, but I played b6. He played g4, because after a5 I can just ignore his pawn and just play king d7 and totally won. But again, the game was g4, I took, knight d3, here, rook g4 I take. Stoker says knight d2 is the best, but knight f2 is more human-like. King g2 I played bishop f4. I don't want to let him take my pawn. He played rook e7. I still don't want to give him any chances at all. If he played rook g7, I would just do knight f e5, maybe better than knight d5 because d3, but yeah. That's the only one. You can win it by many chances. It's a matter of technique. But okay, he played king f1. I took with the bishop, not with the knight because that would be a bit unpleasant. I took with the bishop, he played bishop king e2, this, and here he gave up. Basically, I think the game could have continued. Look at this. It would be hard for him to battle. His king is just zugzwanged and my idea is mate in 2. So, I had to play rook f7, I think, if you want to continue. Stoker says bishop e3 is the best move. And then after f takes e, knight h3, and that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I sacrifice a bishop, but then the mate is unstoppable. Look at this, it's a mate. It prevents my pawn from pushing, but there's mate. But what I would do during the game is knight h3, just simple. If he takes, I take. This is here. I would play knight e4, even though, look at this, he can take all of these three, but I won't anywhere. If king here, I would play f2, and then king d7, here, king c6, here, and just play b5. If he would play king e4, I could push both of my pawns. He would play king f3, then I have d2 here, and the same idea. Or king d5 or b5 kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. And if Stockfish would play this, he would just play king c7, which is also really beautiful. And if bishop c1, then he goes knight e4. And now he can take on f3 because d2, he can take knight because of f2, and if he takes on d3, that's basically what I showed, but more forced variation. Very beautiful. But yeah, the game ended after d3, my opponent gave up, and I think that's my most beautiful game I've ever played. So, highlights of the game. I think I surprised him with the opening. Yeah, I was being prepared for h4 or b4 stuff. But he played h3. I just remembered I knew I'm +1. Then I started playing human moves, I think, because that's the idea was push the pawns. This, queen c7, and then basically a really nice exchange sacrifice. And now I think domination of minor pieces begin, because my knights were so tricky protecting the bishop. Bishop is like a block, so his rook cannot move. And then very nice, I think, technique, and also very nice end position. So yeah, that's the most beautiful game I've ever played. Not I think, but it was the most beautiful game I've ever played. I really hope you enjoyed the game and the analysis, and yeah, I hope to see you soon. Take care and bye.